Hi everybody, it's Kathy here and it is Thursday, so once again we're keeping it simple sometimes, and I want you to scrapbook with me. So if you watched last week, I'm sure you've got your base ready to go. It's the one with the 3 fishtail banners that we prepared. So for this layout today I've chosen to use 3 photos, and these are of my daughter with Ivy, and they have a very special bond. She's like her mum to Ivy, so Ivy thinks that Lily is her human mum. So I'm just mounting these 3 photos with pink leftover cardstock that I have lying around, and I am then going to put them onto the layout so we can get started. So the first one I'm going to put to the top, and it's going to be on a slant. The middle one is going to come down a little, and it will be added to the center here, and as you can see my double-sided tape is not being very helpful, and that's going to slant the opposite way. And then the final photo I'm going to go back up to the top again, so that I'm doing the top and bottom of the banners, and I'm just going to slide it in underneath that photo. So you can see that they're not straight, but they are presenting an eye line for you to follow across the layout. I apologize for my voice, it goes in and out. I then went through a collection of Scrabble tile letters that I have, and these are on like thickers, and they're stickers, so I'm just putting them in there. And stickers are the focus of How to Kill our Kit with Style this month, so that's a good bonus. I'm using up some of those. Plus I had that chipboard word love, which I inked using Rustic Wilderness. That's what I used to ink up that chipboard word of love. So I fussy cut out some flowers from leftover papers that I have lying around, and they're in the different colours of the photo. Pardon me. And I am just layering them up nicely around the photos, just to draw your eye. I have them across the top, and then I have that clustered down near the title. I have the green coloured camera. I did think about using the pink, but I went with the green because that complemented the green in those fishtail banners down the bottom. So there you can see I've put it all down into place, and I have popped some up with foam tape, and I'm just using a green pen to put in my journaling, saying that it's Lily and Ivy, and these photos were taken in January this year. I'm now going to use some Dimension Magic, and I'm just going to clear that nozzle which has dried up. I'll just put a needle down the middle. That happens sometimes. And then they're the glossy accent, sorry. And then I'm going over the top of the letters that I inked with this glossy magic or dimensional magic. They're all the same, and that is going to give it a shiny reflective surface. I then am adding in Nuvo drops in 3 points around the layout to set up the visual triangle. So I have 2 at the top, 2 clusters, and 1 down here in the bottom near the title, and that will draw your eye around that layout. So from a very simple basic background that we prepared, we now have a layout that looks very effective, full on, and lots of detail. So you can do that too by just fussy cutting around papers that have big elements on it. You can add your title, you can either cut your title, you can use stickers. This one is a 3 photo layout. So now we're getting ready for next week. And I once again have 3 strips of leftover paper. These ones are in the blues this time, so we're going to go with some blue colours. The first paper that I'm going to put down, and you can see, as I said, the temperature here in Sydney is affecting the tape and it's getting all gluggy, which is not great, but it will be super sticky in the other way. I'm using this plaid paper left over from a layout, and you can see that it's got a tear in it, which is fine because it's going to get covered up with this floral paper. And so I've obviously using some blues here. I've got some browns and I've got some whites that I could tie into this layout. I have this strip here of striped paper which I wanted to run down the center, but I thought let's just give it a tear down the middle and make it into 2 parts. and that way we're carrying it across the layout a little bit more and tying it in just that instead of just down the center. So I'm going to tie off those two pieces together now with that strip, and then I'm going to run this last piece with the torn paper, which is a visual effect for you, over here to the right hand side, and that's setting up a panel. So I can have two separate panels in this layout. I could have one whole layout and then work with that, and that's how we're doing it this week. Here's the layout once again. Check out all the things that went onto that pre-made base that we had from last week, and you too can create your base ready for next week, which I hope you do. Let me know down in the comments below if you are playing along and you are getting some layouts done. But this is how quickly and easy it is to keep it simple sometimes, especially on a Thursday. See you next Thursday. Thanks everyone for watching. Give me a thumbs up and happy scrapping. Here's your next video.